and I'm gonna start recording.
Why are you touching my whip?
Touching your whip to make it look green in the air.
Alright. We're rolling.
Of course the American has a whip.
Oh, we're rolling? We're rolling?
We're rolling.
Okay.
Let's record.
So, everyone, UFM members and all, welcome to the first episode of the UFM Podcast. The title is still a work in progress. Now, today with me I have my co-host, Caddy Neo, and two guests today, Mr. Smiles and Mrs. Swed, or Miss Swed. Now, we are all generals, so we do have some pretty spicy topics to talk about today. The first topic that I can really think of that comes to mind is the fact that Crazy Sizzle has left the United Front military. Smiles, what's your thought on that?
It's actually very crazy because it's another guy down, and we're slowly losing memories, but I have hopes that we're going to come back stronger than ever.
You know, I do too, because we lost Dave earlier in the week, and that is why we now have this buffoon as the Navy General.
I'm not a buffoon.
And just the week before that, or 2 weeks before that, we had the Army election. And I'm sorry to bring it up. I'm not going to yap about it for 40 minutes. And we had Lily as the Marines General, and then proceeded to have Arcus take back over. And what it seems to me is that all the main branch generals have been cycled through at least. So I'm honestly fearful if Swed's job is going to be here much longer, or Finnoy, he took over as United Guard after last left. So I'm honestly just wondering which general will be next. But Caddy and Swed, what are your thoughts on Crazy Sizzle leaving?
Sizzle was a good person. I mean, he wasn't a bad general, it's just the inactivity really got to him. And he just started to not show up to most of the meetings that were hosted by Sid. And it all just kind of went downhill from there, because once that happened, it just kind of did an OM, right? In Oasis Military, where I used to go, when someone retired, everything would go wrong. Someone else would retire, it would start a chain retirement, or everyone would just become completely inactive, which is what happened. It's actually both happened. We had Dave leave, we had Sizzle leave. Once that happened, it was all downhill from there. But I'm pretty sure we recovered from that, and I'm sure we're going to do big things.
I feel like we have recovered very nicely from it, because we are still hitting strong as ever. Swed, I'm going to remind me to touch back up on this topic later. Just tell me ATA and I'll remember it. Don't fucking touch my whip.
No! What about
Swed, why don't you tell... it's right behind you. Swed, why don't you tell us your thoughts on Crazy Sizzle leaving?
It's, in my opinion, pretty bad, because we've had way too many generals leaving or getting fired. And that is not good for this military. We need less people getting fired, less people breaking rules. And also, Boyke didn't do anything wrong, he'll do it again.
Alright, yeah, that's where we're going to cut his things off here. That is something I did want to mention, though, when he said the generals being fired. Boyke, I'm sorry to hear that, but you are making a massive recovery, my friend. You were E5 beginning of this week, and you hit 20 trainees, and that got you a promotion, which also then, today, got you to E7. This is also an official announcement to those who have not heard. Hitting 20 trainees in a week will net you a promotion. So please, get as many people as you can. ATA. This morning, UFM held a very successful impromptu raid on the, what is it called again? Let me check. Unit ATA, in which I was the one who... Can you not hit your mic, please? In which I was the one who did end up causing it to victory. I don't want to float my own boat, but because I glitched in.
I think we should move on to the topic that I was going to discuss. How did this all start? How was enlisting here like?
Oh yeah, okay. So Meme Hawk, my brother, he just showed up to me one day and was like, "Hey, remember FM?" I'm like, yeah, of course I do. He's like, oh, I joined a better version of that. And I'm like, sure. This one has a functional playnet. I'm like, okay, you already have me. And throughout the entire thing, this was before he was general of anything. He was like a E11, I think I want to say. But it was honestly so crazy because he was still trying so hard. Like, he explained every single rule to me, even though I was a higher up at FM. Which he was like, all right, no RDM, which means no random deathmatch. I'm like, dude, I already know this. This is just a formality, right? But yeah, no, after that, and then I took my little bit of LOA, and I just came back right around New Year's, hit hard, kept hitting hard. Now I'm here. Keddy, I haven't heard about you.
Well, here's how I came to be. So, I've been in Oasis for a long time, a few years at most, and a lot of crazy stuff would happen, and it was one of the funnest militaries I joined. And then it started to die, and a lot of people saying bad things, a lot of generals going inactive, and it all just went to shit. So I decided to join UFM because UFM felt more strict. It felt like a place that I belonged. So I got trained and I set myself. I said I was going to be a big figure here. So I grinded every day. Got trainer of the week. Got event host of the week. Did that. I got event team maker, able to host custom events. Got drill sergeant. Amazing. Doing good. Some tragedies occurred, but I overcame them and I became a moderator, which was a next big step. I became 2IC of Navy, which was astounding to me. I never thought I would even make it that far. I wasn't even 2IC in Oasis. And I had everything set up, and then when Dave quit, they were like, hey, Neo, you're General of Navy now. And when I read the announcement, I was shocked. I was shocked how I actually became, a general of such a great military. And yeah, Swed, how did you become SST General?
I'm back.
How did you become SST General?
Basically, should I say how I joined this military?
Like when you got trained to up to here.
Okay, so I don't even know I don't know when I joined. It was a long time ago, way too long ago. It started when I came back to Rec Room after leaving for way too long.
Mm-hmm.
And then for 3 days I saw this military as my friends playing it. At first I was like, this is probably just another dumb military. But then I saw that Big Chief and Ghost had made it, so I was like, I might as well just give it a try and join it. And then I joined it, and then I just slowly got promoted until I got to E5. And then I started making constant events. And then after 3 months of slowly getting promoted, I became the SST administrator. And
Wow,
then it's just this. Yeah.
The drinks.
Put that shit away.
Why not?
Put that shit away.
It's the drinks.
No, put that away.
It's a drink.
Look, grab one. Yeah, that's one of the Smiles.
So, Smiles, what about you?
Okay, so basically, here's my story. I quit Rec Room a long time ago. I was still in high school, and I quit. But I eventually, after military, my basic training, I got here, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try Rec Room, relive memories. Searching through, found some militaries, but I've come across Unite for a Military. I'm like, seems like old style.
I'm gonna go turn on the lo-fi music.
I went up to the gate, I got trained by Boigny. Boigny, he helped me get through the training like really quickly, and I fell in love with the military then. And I kind of like hopped off for a little bit, got back on, and I met your brother RGX, Meme Hawk, and he was like, E3, and I was sitting there at E1, and me and him just connected immediately. After a while, me and him kind of abused the boost server system, and me and him got up to like rank like E10, I think, in the matter of like 2 weeks. And then after that, it just slowly got host, and me and him got host. Then after a while, he got moderator, then I got moderator. After a little bit after I finally hit E20, Ghost came up to me and was like, hey, you seem to be able to get the best out of people, and you were able to make people actually have fun again. I need you to reboot up FA. FA is kind of dead, and we need to get foreign affairs back up. I'm like, I got you. I like foreign affairs stuff. I like making peace treaties. I like talking to other people. So then when I became FA, I got 3 new alliances for United Front Military, and I'm doing good right now.
You know, my story kind of seems lame compared to that. I mean, the way I got General was, you all know this. This is a story that I've told many a time, but for the new members that are going to come in after this is posted, you know, I had a very tough debate with my 2IC Ghost Boy, and I was stressing at first. We had like 2 days to prepare. I had everything written down on a notebook, and when it came time, I lucked out. Ghost Boy must have gotten some bad news or something, and I don't know exactly what happened. I wish him all the best. I really hope it wasn't something really bad. Can you shut the fuck up, Caddy? Stop munching. But he couldn't answer half the questions, and after that, and then 2 votes had to get removed because, as we all know, the Wise Panda scandal. I don't get too much into that, but that definitely helped out, and without that, I don't think I would have won. So thank you, Panda. But what other things could we talk about? I know we talked about Meme Hawk for a bit. Yeah, Meme Hawk, since you're watching this, I definitely want you to be a part of this. Why don't you come on for the next episode, please? What else can we talk about? Oh yeah, the ATA raid. So, let me get back to that. We held a raid on Unit ATA. It was really successful. I glitched in, opened the gates for everyone. We ended up giving them we ended up giving the owner 1,000 rec tokens though, because great weapons. But yeah, no, unless if anyone else has any other topics that I can't think about right now. Gaddy, Sweat,
my mic goes off, but if anyone on the stream sees me looking up at this, it's because I'm checking the camera and making sure it's not drifting.
Yeah. But Caddy, you got anything you want to say? Smiles?
I have something to say.
Not right now. Go for it.
Sweat? Okay, so Sweat is dead.
Sweat said no.
Oh.
Sweat should.
Well, I guess that will conclude the first episode of the UFM podcast. Title is still a work in progress. But yeah, this is a unofficial UFM podcast.
We only did 13 minutes.
Okay, and? We don't need like an hour long.
Let's just make it 20 at least. Minimum.
Alright. Remind me to cut this out later. Okay, so we got a yap. Fuck is he doing? Anyway.
I got some.
Sweat, can you hit the rain button again? The lo-fi rain.
Wait, hold on.
Click it.
Is it okay if
Click
I
the
make
rain
it
button.
real quick? So whenever it
Fuck off!
Finishes,
Let's talk about the KOS that has been updated.
Yeah, KOS.
Ooh, KOS got updated?
Yes, KOS has been updated.
Is Outlaw still on it?
No idea. I'm trying to find it now. Channels.
Yeah, no,
Just give me a second.
my apologies to anyone who's on our KOS duty. And while we are talking about people that we have to kill on site, which also applies to raiders, if you try and raid us, you will fail. Since I have been here, I do believe we have a 100% win rate against raiders. UE might say differently, but fuck UE.
Just outlaw.
Yeah, Outlaws, well, he hasn't even successfully infiltrated the base.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know. I'm
Also-
gonna be real. We kind of shit on every raider, but Outlaw did kind of shit on us a bit. I do gotta
but
say
that's
that.
because Outlaw is chill. He's
Well,
not,
that's 'cause
we don't
Outlaw's
consider him
Outlaw.
a raider.
Oh, I got you. Yo,
Outlaw,
hey
we
guys.
shouldn't consider, yeah.
In the special announcements, there's another United Front custom shirt coming out soon. Be
Ooh,
prepared for that.
okay.
Wait,
Sid,
hold up,
Sid,
hold
look at me, Sid. Hold on, Sweat, shut the fuck up. Sid, look at me.
Can I actually talk
This shit
about that?
better be fire. Fuck you. This shit better be fire, or else I will fucking castrate you, I swear to God.
Also, we do have a new gun of the
I want
month
to talk about it.
as well.
Yes. Oh, the gun of the month. The paint launcher. You know, I had seen that in contention for the past 3 months since I have come back from my LOA.
That's why I voted for.
Yeah,
Not gonna
that's why I
lie.
voted for it too. It absolutely swamped. Last week I was surprised that the laser shotgun won, if we're being honest. Yeah, no, the paint launcher, I haven't had a chance to use it because some fucking bitch took it when I went into the map last time, and I was very angry by that. But yeah, no, I'm excited to use it. I'm excited to use it against you, Outlaw.
Okay, can I talk about custom shit?
KOS list. I do believe Outlaw is still on the KOS list, and I do apologize for anyone who is on the KOS list because you're about to get fucked.
The only other
Alright.
person on there right now is the Tom VR.
I've never seen
Tom.
him. I've never seen him. Who is Tom?
You don't know who Tom
Tom.VR, he was a member with us, then he's tried to raid us, threatened to raid us, and he also started streaming inside the base and taking videos inside the base.
Ooh.
And me and Meme Hawk, that's how me and Meme Hawk actually got our little bit of fame going. Because me and him already had hosts and we were doing reconnaissance on his ass. And we got his ass lacking. We caught video of him lacking.
Alright,
That's crazy.
I'm pretty sure RGX wants to end this early because this is one of our first streams, and I don't want to make it too long either. So I'm
No,
just
no,
gonna say
I
one
actually,
thing.
I just couldn't think of new topics. I'm fine going as long as possible.
Alright. Good. Alright. I just want to say something to all the people that have just joined this military. Yes, we are strict. Yes, you signed up for this. But honestly, if you don't like this server and there's something going on and you think something's wrong with the server, you can always report it. It's not something that's shamed upon. You can say anything you want about this server. We love free speech here. If you think something's wrong with this server, then say it. Say it proudly.
We love feedback as well. And I've said this as well. If you have any issues with me or the military in general, you can DM it to me, and I will try and get it dealt with as soon as possible. If you don't like the way I rule, if you don't like the way I treat army members for some reason, which I think I treat them great, I don't know, but speaking of army, we have a massive update on the Rec Room First, I'm 99% sure is the Rec Room First, the tank. So if you guys do not know, our new map is going to have a 100% functional tank. Unfortunately, progress has been paused on it. As you saw me asking questions, you saw I was...
Go Navy members.
Fuck you. I actually don't hate Navy members, I just hate that one.
I actually don't
Same
hate
kid.
Army members. I hate that one.
Caddy, I honestly don't hate you, man. It's just honestly for the joke now. Because as we all know,
It's
the
okay.
famous clip, RGX in the future, roll it. I don't have a question, it's more of a suggestion. Thank
Shut
you,
up.
future RGX. Now, I'm still fucking laughing at that. It's actually not a question, it's more of a suggestion.
I got something very big to talk about. It's talking about
Shut
random
up!
stuff.
Smiles.
How about the Air Force General / election?
Oh, the election! Yeah, no,
They want to host a Air Force General
What do you guys
They
think is going on
really
with the
want
election?
debate.
okay, so I personally, as generals, we cannot say who we're going to vote for because that could be considered as corruption.
We're not going to say who we're going to vote for. Let's take both sides and see the good parts of it.
But what I do want to say is, from my interactions with them and who I think can put a better put together argument and be more precise and thorough and deliver points and follow up on their word, I think Beckram's going to win. I think Beckram is going to absolutely fucking shit on Panda.
So everyone knows.
But something I'm going to say about
Beckram and Wise
Sizzle,
Panda.
something I'm going to say about Sizzle is that he isn't really, he's not bad. All I'm going to say is not bad. The inactivity's getting to him, though. I'm just going to say that he's really good with literally anything but being inactive. He's good at a lot of things. Like, good at everything. Isn't he good at circuits? Isn't he good at circuits?
I don't know. As I've said, I've never really had interactions with him.
So does he have the circuit role?
I don't know. What? But the first thing, the first debate, or not debate, the first event in the Parliament map, if we still have that up somewhere, you can see me be like, I don't know who Crazy Sizzle is, and that is honestly a massive issue. You can hear me say that. That was honestly my first speech in front of the UFM crowd, and I haven't turned back since. But that was, like, I did not know who he was. I had not met him at that point. I was an E7 in the Air Force before I did transfer, and honestly, best decision of my life. I love you, Air Force members, but Army on top.
This debate, this last election, is going to be good, though, in my opinion. I think both sides are going to pull up some good arguments. Both have decent experience.
So, Sizzle has the retired role on the Discord.
Yes.
What does that mean?
It
he
means
got, like, forcefully retired?
No. Because he quit. If he got fired, like... Sorry, Lass. If he got fired like Lass did... Ooh! Another topic. Then he would just be removed from General. He wouldn't be like, whatever rank he is. I'm not sure if he's E20 or if he's E8 like Lass is.
I have a good one.
Speaking of Lass, hold on. Speaking of Lass, Lass did get a public demotion for telling Wise Panda to... I can't quote it exactly, but to my knowledge, he did say inhale mustard gas. Basically telling him to die and that no one loves him. I found that as absolutely unacceptable, and I DM'd Sid immediately, saying that I wanted to give him a 2-rank demotion because that is absolutely unacceptable. Not only is Panda a higher up, but we are one team, which means we all fight as one, and we do not turn our backs on each other. And that is an issue I am seeing a lot with a bunch of fights in between ourselves. And I'm not innocent. I have participated in a few of these fights. I'm trying to better myself, but people do know how to get under my skin. But yeah, Last did get demoted to E8 because of that. And back to the debate. That also reminded me of another thing. If you guys can't tell already, the way we're going to do these episodes is whatever comes to our mind first. Panda, a reason why I think Panda isn't a good fit for a general, he could absolutely blow me away at the debate, by the way, so do not take my word as final. But a reason I do not think Panda is a good fit for general is because he gets butthurt at the smallest of things. He could get called a bitch, and he points a gun in your face and he tells you, hey, don't fucking call me that, or else I'll fucking shoot you. And he's like, shut the fuck up. And he blows it way out of proportion. Like, Ketty, look at me. You're a bitch. Fuck you.
That wasn't very nice, RGX. I don't think anyone would like getting told that.
Fuck you. Sweat, you're a bitch.
Alright,
Sweat, you're a bitch.
Let me talk about what I'm going to say.
Smiles, you're a bitch. See, no one blows it out of proportion like that. They don't grab my whip and go, oh, don't call me that, don't call me that. They don't do that shit, no. They're like, oh, okay, cool, and then walk on.
Can I yap?
Fucking, alright, hold on, let me put like a raid siren and yap session incoming. Let me put that up there. So yeah, no, let's go.
Okay.
What was that?
I have a question for you guys. What is your worst experience with the trainee? Right to left. So why do you go first?
Ooh!
I don't really train that much. I feel like my worst experience with a trainee is probably that I brought him in to the training room and then he just immediately left. So I don't really train him.
So I got
Not bad, but
I got
also
two
pretty
experiences
sucky.
I can talk about though. I got two experiences I can talk about.
Alright, I'll go next. My worst experience was I was training some guy, let him in the base, and when we got to the portion where we were talking about the divisions, I got to the SSD spy team, and he said these words exactly. Great, I'm a spy, I got what I needed, and then proceeded to leave the room, and I had a heart attack in that moment.
Alright, so I got two experiences I can talk about. So the first one is with a member who is actively in here still. I have no clue how. Ghost had trained them. They walked into the base after being very rowdy. Sid still put down my fucking whip. And Sid told me to train them. They immediately wandered off down the road and stepped to the right. And they go, fuck you, I want to kiss you on your forehead. I'm like, what the fuck? So I immediately shoot them and bring them out. And I'm like, they had a friend, so I continued to train his friend. As he's sitting, he's like, why the fuck did you kill him? I'm sorry if that was a shitty Sid impersonation. And I'm like, cause he said, and I quote, fuck you, I want to kiss you on your forehead. I'm not quality control, man, quality control. And he's like, whatever, I'll train them then. And I'm like, you know what, fine. And then after that, he's just been an issue, just being a massive dick to everyone. I honestly don't know how he isn't fired yet. He's on his last strike, though.
We're going towards the 30-minute mark. Let's see what Smiles has to say about it.
No. I still gotta get my second one. So, Memehawk 12, we were all at the speech area. Put down my fucking whip.
Ow.
I had to yap to a guy for 20 minutes because Memehawk said it was a health inspector from another military, from one of our allies, and he's like, give him a special tour. I yapped to this dude for over 20 minutes. I was like, it was so fucking bad. And Memehawk, I fucking hate you for that shit. Like, I love you, you're my brother and all, but you are a fucking dick. Holy shit. God.
Oh, damn, he's gonna watch this and get very heated at you. Alright, Smiles, what is your worst trainee?
My worst trainee. Oh, shit, I got a list, bro.
List them out.
I think my worst one, though, was this dude. He kept, like, trying to read the fucking rules. And I said, dude, I'll read them for you. He's like, no, I got him. And then he proceeded to mispronounce every single word. And he read second grade pace. Oh my god. I started crashing my skull against the concrete. Hoping that he might want it.
That is our sound effects board. Cadinho felt the need to press that for some reason.
That was my brain. That was my fucking brain did. And eventually I got tired of it, and the dude's like, whoa, I did good training, and ran out the fucking room. And I'm like, I fucking just immediately shot his ass, dropped him, and he's like, why'd you kill me? I'm a good trainee. I did everything.
Ooh, let's get Ghosted in here. Ghosted is online. Let's get him in here. He should know. He is immediately on air, though, so we will say that. But I can just imagine him, whoa. No.
That's how... Oh my god. It's bad, but Scooby-Doo had better fucking English than he did.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Yeah, it's bad when Scooby-Doo spoke better than you did. That's fucking sad. Anyway, that was my worst training.
Dude, I'm still so fucking pissed at me, Mog, for that health inspector shit.
I just invited Ghosted. I hope he joins.
I do too, so he can see the podcast. Hold on, we gotta get a mic ready for him. Shit, someone spawned in a mic. We are still rolling. Hold on, props. Put down my fucking whip, holy shit.
My microphone!
Alright,
No!
for Ghosted when he comes in.
It's over here. It's over here.
Where's my
Sid.
handheld
Mic. I want my handheld mic.
mic.
Hello, Meme Hawk. Caddy, don't forget you gotta send this to me on Discord so I can edit it. Oh my god, Golden Freddy is I just realized Golden Freddy's holding Dallin Dixon. Oh my god, whoever did
Dallas.
Dixon
Dallas.
Dallas.
Should we cut it off here? I don't think Sid's joining.
Yeah, I don't think Sid's joining either.
Let's.
Alright guys,
well,
this is
talk about-
our first podcast.
You know what, we're gonna leave this shit unedited. We're gonna leave this shit unedited. We gotta have our pure
That's fine.
thoughts.
Most podcasts are unedited, RGX. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
There was
Do it.
one thing I wanted to really
Fuck it, we
talk
ball. Fuck it, we ball.
Yeah,
Caddy,
shut up,
just send it to
Sweat,
me.
speak. No, Sweat,
Caddy.
speak.
Fuck!
Okay. Yeah, so when you guys were talking about the custom shirt, I wanted to say something, but I never got the chance to say it. I'm actually the person who designed the new custom shirt, so it's pretty cool.
Oh shit, Sweat, that shit better be fire or else I'm gonna fucking bloody
Sweat,
you.
I hope you cooked.
Literally
I hope
fire.
you have cooked.
It is. I actually cooked on this one. I actually cooked.
I want to see it after the podcast.
I seriously cooked on this one.
Anyway, so that is the end of the. Does anyone else have anything else they can say?
No, I'm cutting off the
UFM
recording
on
in 3.
Okay. No, hold on. Let me do the outro. Everyone, this is the first episode of the UFM Podcast. I hope you enjoyed. Shut the fuck
Tell me
up!
when to cut it. Just tell me when to cut it.
This is the first episode of the UFM Podcast. We will have more updates as more stuff happens in the server, so please stay tuned. And I hope you all have a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. Cut it, Caddy.